Okay, so Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shierlds, they back at it again. Claressa Shierlds showed up at Savannah Marshall's fight, like Savannah Marshall showed up at Claressa Shierlds' last fight, and they end up getting into each other's face again, whatnot. However, Savannah Marshall, I must say, yeah, she looks pretty good blowing through her competition. Man, she looks very, very strong. So strong and so good that a lot of people believes that Savannah Marshall is just a way better fighter than Claressa Shierlds. And some believes that she'll end up beating Claressa Shierlds. Then you have another, you know, percentage of people who thinks this would be Claressa Shierlds' most toughest fight ever. Okay, it means they thinks that Claressa Shierlds will win by a robbery win, or she don't get knocked out. She ain't got knockout power, Claressa Shierlds. But let's not forget, look, who is Savannah Marshall fighting? Let's get real. Who is she fighting? I mean, if we remembers Christina Hammer, okay, she was undefeated, and Christina Hammer was going through her competition just like Savannah Marshall. I mean, Christina Hammer, she was looked at to be Claressa Shierlds' first toughest opponent. Okay, hell, some thought that she would end up beating Claressa Shierlds. I thought that. I was one of them. Okay, I was one of them. However, when they got inside that ring, Claressa Shierlds was all over Christina Hammer. I mean, she was pressuring her. Christina Hammer never been through that type of pressure in a fight. Never been in a fight like that. None of her opponents ever forced pressure on her the way Claressa Shierlds was doing to her that night. I mean, Claressa Shierlds was putting so much pressure on Christina Hammer that when she tied up Claressa Shierlds, she yelled over to the ref, "Please tell her, Claressa, to stop punching me in my face." What? This is boxing, sweetheart. You see, I guess, Christina Hammer, she was so used to playing boxing. She wasn't, ready to be thrown in there with a real boxer like a Claressa Shierlds. And last time I checked, Christina Hammer went into that fight with way more knockouts than Claressa Shierlds. And Claressa Shierlds still dominated her. Okay? So it ain't the fact that this is going to be Claressa Shierlds' toughest fight. No, it's the other way around. This is going to be Savannah Marshall's most toughest fight. Okay? Because let me tell you, Savannah Marshall, none of her opponents fight anything like Claressa Shierlds. They don't bring on the pressure. All right? They're not going to be outside waiting for her to hit them. And even when she throw, Claressa Shierlds' head ain't going to be on the line. Claressa Shierlds will duck, move around. She's going to rough her up. What Claressa Shierlds did with Christina Hammer is what AJ should have done with Alexander Usyk. Okay, Usyk. Okay, jump all over. Okay, Claressa Shierlds done that to Christina Hammer, and I believe she'll do the same thing with Savannah Marshall. Okay, and who else remembers? Who else was supposed to be? I'm sorry, I say who else remembers, but who remembers when Erickson Lubin, he was making a lot of noise, okay, on the come up. Hell, he was making so much noise. I thought that he will be the first one to beat Jermell Charlo. Psych. When in the first round got smoked. Okay? Yeah, man, these guys, guys and girls, they look good taking on this weak, mediocre competition. So good they have the public clowned. But hey, listen, if you thinks that Claressa Shierlds don't stand a chance, cool. Okay? That's good. Okay? That's real good. All right? You don't have to agree with me. I don't have to agree with you. But if you think she can beat her, cool. I'm fine with that. That's going to sell the fight. Okay, and if you think that Claressa Shierlds will beat Savannah Marshall, cool. Okay, like I said, it's going to sell the fight. All right, that's what boxing is about. Okay, I mean, hey, you pick your own, your favorite. Okay, who's going to win? But I got Claressa Shierlds in this. All right. So, anyways, that's my take on this CMD boxing reports, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.